Hello. Um, got the microphone going. Hey, got someone. What's up? Hi. So, you got any questions for me? So, let me check something real quick. Okay, there's that. Okay. Um, I think I fixed that. I tried editing a few things. Okay. So, I don't know if you saw the post about me and the chicken head, but yeah. I was walking around and I was standing at the street corner with the chicken head, holding up a sign that read, "Save the eggs." There was an officer that drove by, just staring at me like he had no idea how to interpret that. Like he had no idea what to think. That was amusing. Yeah, I get a mix of reactions. I get people jeering, I get people saying some paint falling from the ceiling there. People mocking me. I get people laughing at me. Yeah, but I get a lot of people think it's funny, supporting me. So I get a whole mix of reactions from people. But yeah, it's just fun. I just have fun doing that. Um, what else doing? I did have a party today at family party for Easter. That was interesting. It was a little hard with all the commotion going on. Being autistic. At one point, I had to step outside away from everyone just to kind of decompress from all the noise and everything. Yeah, that was rough. But anything else? Let's see. Um, the library is closed today because of Easter, so I can't really do anything there. Um, I mentioned a few people in the Burmese learning group I'm in. Um, they are here in Fort Wayne, but the one person said she's at school, so she doesn't have much time to learn. Um, their person, I think, is Burmese, judging by the script of their name, but they have messaged back. But yeah, I'm still trying for help. But it's rough doing Burmese right now. But it's rough for the Burmese community too. So it's probably rough on them. Uh, I'm aiming to lose the 100 pounds by July 30th because there's a video I put out on July 30th of last year that has almost 100,000 views, and I just thought it'd be good for 1 year. Uh, Basically, a 1 year update and have me 100 pounds lighter. Thought that would be really cool. But that'd be 59 pounds still. So, because this morning I was 41 pounds lighter. Yeah. So, my heavy day of the week, I'm 41 pounds lost. That's an accomplishment. I'm probably gonna get a trimmer and trim this down a little bit because it's getting a little shaggy for me. I look better that it trimmed a little bit, actually, I'd say. Oh, hi, Guardian. Didn't see that post there. But yeah, I did that video. I've got a staff member who's working with some other people on grooming practices. So hopefully, I actually would find that very interesting to see how grooming would affect how women view me. So um, there was someone on there's someone that follows me, Todd Thunder or something. I'm not gonna say. I remember his YouTuber name. I'm not gonna say the last four letters of his name because it might get me demonetized, at least on some videos. But yeah, he really, I suggest to you, if you're watching, really consider growing some facial hair. That'll help a lot. Trust me. Thank you. How have I improved, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, yeah. The weight loss is slow. Um, oh, I got my makeup check from my old job. So tomorrow, I'm actually going to deposit that directly into my bank account, and I'm gonna purchase a DNA heritage test, which we've talked about. That we talk about. Yeah, that's thank you. Uh, I'm gonna get the DNA heritage test, and I'm also gonna get an external hard drive, just a terabyte. I'm gonna use that. I get that. Yeah. I think the smiling is really because people in general are treating me nicer. That's probably why. It's a lot of your mood, a lot of how you feel is based on how other people treat you, and people have been treating me nicer in general. So, plus I've actually been going outside more. That helps a lot. I'm not bulking up. Yeah, actually I am. I'm thinking about after I lose the weight for a good deal. Um, I'm thinking about actually putting some muscle on. Um, I'm thinking maybe a six pack is not what I want, actually, because right now in the U.S., dad bods are really popular with women, with a lot of women. So, yeah, guys my age, women tend to like guys my age to have dad bods. So, I'm really thinking maybe I should get a little bit of a dad bod, at least not really have a stomach, but have a little flab, not really. Basically, just not really have ripped abs and put some muscle on. Yeah, but I would like to do that. Um, the habit I'd actually like to get into is actually bodyweight exercises. That way, I can be in the habit of doing them wherever or not need any equipment, except for maybe a pull-up bar. You know, but yeah, that's something I'd really like to get my style of fitness because you can actually even do like one arm push-ups, and those will get you a good chest. So, or you can do like leaning against the wall, one hand overhead push up, and one shoulder push up, and that will give you some really big shoulders. So, especially with my size, if I were actually with muscle, health weight would for me would be about 200. So that's with muscle, of course, but I could easily be about 200 with muscle and be in a good weight range. But I mean, I think I think a lot of it is going to be just trimming this down a little bit because I've noticed with the facial hair, I'm more attractive to women, so I think it's because it makes you look a little older. I might have my face a little bit the stone face. I a lot of times have a more neutral face, and that the beard kind of hides that. So yeah. So okay, Guardian. Tell me what bi type you have. Ectomorph, endomorph, or mesomorph? Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Um, little tip actually. No, this probably wouldn't work because they give you an unbalanced physique. Never mind. I was thinking do gallons of milk, but water in them instead of milk, and just kind of shake it around. But then that doesn't really do anything for your legs. So it'd give you an unbalanced physique. You don't know what is. Oh, okay. So there are three major categories of bodies when it comes to bodybuilding. There's the endomorph, which is me, which is I put on weight very easily, I put on fat very easily, but I also put on muscle very easily. So it's very easy for me to bulk up. However, at the same time, it's very hard for me to get trim. There's the ectomorph, which they are they are slim, they are trim very easily, they can get very defined muscles, but they have a lot of trouble putting mass on. They have a lot of trouble actually putting muscle on. They just can't really put the muscle on very easily. That's the ectomorph. Then there's the mesomorph, which is a mix of the two. They don't get really trim and they don't get really big. They get bigger than the ectomorphs and more trim than the endomorphs. Um, So basically, if you think about the lightweight UFC fighters, they're more the ectomorphs, and you think about like Olympian bodybuilders, they're the endomorphs. That's what you think of. If you think of like fitness models, a lot of times they're more mesomorphs. And no one person is a perfect embodiment of any one of those three categories. Each person is a mix of, as far as various attributes. They're not like I'm an endomorph and I'm more on the endomorph side. Um, but I can still be somewhat mesomorphic if I just have a more uh, sustainable diet. If I have a cleaner diet, I can be more mesomorphic. I just have to be more um, diligent than some people. So that's what the three body types are. Basically, I'm just more on the endomorphic side, so I can put muscle on very easily. I just at the same time tend to put the fat on too. Uh, yeah, there are those two, but the thing is, I kind of have to figure out what works for me. Like I can look up tips, but I have tried routines and stuff, and routines I can't stick with routines. I have to just build up my own routine. That's just the only thing that's gonna work for me is actually build up my own routine, something that I'm gonna personally enjoy. Because if I don't personally enjoy it, I'm not gonna do it. Unfortunately, it's just what I'm gonna have to do. You have to get fit in order to exercise in Pat school. Um, in that case, you probably want to find a diet that you can stick to that'll help you lose the weight. And um, actually, Guardian, how overweight are you? Because like I'm overweight enough that I can't run or jog for my knees. Um, If I lose another 6 pounds, I can. That's what my doctor said. Because then I'll be at 250. At 250, I can jog. But right now, it'll be too much on my knees. So I just have to walk. Okay, you're not overweight. But you have to be fit. Okay. So you need to gain muscle. Is that what you need, Guardian? Um. Okay, muscles. Okay, I'll ask. I'll do the in order real quick. The world is yours. Uh, Honestly, I'm not an expert in fasting, so I'm gonna say off that. Um, I like intermittent fasting a little bit. 18/6 is more doable for me, more sustainable. But that's because I've got an afternoon open and I can eat real easy in an 18/6 window. Just because of how open my schedule is. But you would have to find what works for you. As far as like extended water fast, I'm not sure. There's some benefits to them, and some people take them to the extreme, or they can really injure themselves very easily if they do the refeeding. Okay, and then for you, Guardian. Okay, from what I know, um, testosterone boosting foods help. You can look up testosterone boosting foods. Some mineral zinc actually helps a lot. There's a supplement called ZMA, possibly could help, but take that only as recommended. Um, but yeah, also get plenty of sleep helps a lot, and you're going to have to eat a caloric surplus. That's the only way to get your body to build muscle. Is you have to eat more than you burn, and you might put on a little bit of fat, but that's just going to be part of the process. You have to eat more than you burn, or for your body to say, okay, it's safe for me to put muscle on. Um, I'd suggest if you have nutritionists there nearby, like in my city, we have general nutritionists there, and GNC is pretty popular. I would go in there and ask them for advice. If you can go to a fitness expert, talk to them. They've gone to school for this kind of thing. But yeah, you'd have to eat a caloric surplus just because it's only by eating a caloric surplus can you tell your body know it's safe to put muscle on. Otherwise, it's not gonna put muscle on. It's just the way the body works. You might put on a little bit of fat in the process, but it's just part of the process. Like me, as I'm losing weight, I might get a little bit of muscle because of what's called newbie gains, but because I'm going to be in a caloric deficit, I can't put that much muscle on. But it's just because that's how my body's going to be working. Okay, so basically, Chanel, um, the way intermittent fasting works is uh, uh, okay. Sorry about that. Uh, so what do you mean by based? What do you mean by based exactly? Thanks. I'm hoping to become a Chad soon, at least by the end of the year. Um, I mean, I'd really like to do it, like I said, about the con in October, but 4chan. I heard there's. I don't go on 4chan because I heard there's a virus bait, and I'm likely to click on it. So yeah, sorry about all the stray hair. Basically, my some of my hair isn't long enough to go into the ponytail, so that's the issue. I really need to comb my hair more. Mm. I know. We've got a park. Actually, I'm planning to. I think what'll be fun is actually what might entertain the city a little bit is if I get another stormtrooper helmet because one I have broke a little bit. It kind of broke. Get a new stormtrooper helmet and put that on, and just go into the park down the street and exercise in there. Just I think I'll entertain some people. People think it's funny. Mm. Uh, Thanks, Chanel. Yeah, after this, I'm probably gonna go over to the store. I'm kind of hungry right now. I haven't eaten. I had. I haven't eaten much today. I didn't have very much at the party. Didn't have much for lunch. So I'm pretty hungry right now. So after this, I'm probably gonna go to the grocery store get some food. But yeah, I got some coffee here because it helps with appetite suppression. Thanks, Guardian. Um, okay, Black Ronin. Um, yeah, somewhat. I mean, I do really think looks matter a lot. Um, However, I also believe you can do a lot to help. The vast majority can do a lot to help. So it depends, like how um, how unattractive you are. Like me personally, I had to like I've lost 40 pounds. That's helped a lot. I've grown some facial hair. I have put my hair in a ponytail, grew up my hair. So I've done some things to actually help myself. But I mean, that's really helped a lot. Thanks, Adrian. Okay, Guardian, go ahead and get some sleep. It's more to get some sleep. Get the HGH up. It helps keep you looking youthful and also helps with fitness. Actually, helps with keeping your weight down and with gaining muscle. But yeah, that'll actually help you gain muscle. I haven't tried swimming for cardio. I haven't been swimming for years. Kids in school were touching me inappropriately a lot. Kids in school let me find my weight a lot, so I'm really afraid to have my shirt off in public. In fact, I'm afraid of even healthcare workers seeing me without a shirt on. Like my doctor, I'm afraid of my doctor seeing me without a shirt on, even. So it doesn't make sense, but if I have a healthcare provider, I'm afraid of them seeing me without a shirt on. That's a big hindrance. I could try bicycling, but walking seems to be the most sustainable for me right now. Okay, thanks, Adrian. Yeah, I think I might have worked on my computer a little bit. Trick I did was have it running for a little bit. Use the task manager to close a few things. Have the internet running a little bit to get it to go, and then I think that's fixed it this time for right now. Yeah, bicycling. Yeah. I My parents have a bicycle at their house that is an adult size that would fit me. I would just need to take it to a local bike shop to get it fixed. It's a basic like bicycle you get at Walmart. So that, from what I understand, it'd be very easy for them to tune that up. It'd be very easy. The only thing is, I don't know if I'd have to have it in my apartment because I have a vehicle, or if I would be allowed to have it downstairs. Um, like I'd be allowed to have it downstairs at the bike station because actually, on the ground floor in our mailbox area, there's a station. There's an area for bicycles because parking's limited. Not everyone in the apartment has a parking space. No, I do have a bicycle at my parents' house. It's hanging up, but it's probably all dusty and dirty, so it probably would just need to tune up. Yeah, it's. I think it's still there. It might not be, but the only thing is, again, space, because I don't know if I'd be allowed to use that area because I have a car. But let's see now. Anything else? Oh, has anyone else seen the SNL skit Cowbell? That more Cowbell skit from Saturday Night Live. Because I actually bought cowbell because of that. I have a musical instrument called a cowbell. Yeah. So yeah. I'm not sure what you mean by outsiders. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Uh, it's a game. Oh yeah, maybe I've heard of it. No, I've never actually played that. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but mm, I don't think I will actually. I just don't think I have the time. Um, I mean, I've got a lot of time, but I've got my own self improvement to work a lot on. Like I do have time for like Dungeons and Dragons. I have more time for games during the week, but I don't want to get more games because I've got my own personal improvement to focus on. So consider normie anime. I mean, I've never actually given it into thought as to what normie anime would be. Um, I don't know, maybe live stream. I don't think I really would consider external hard drive. Hey, when I do get that armor, do you want me to do live streams in it? When I do get that armor, do you want me to do some live streams in it? Hi, XD. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think I weirded some cops out today when I was standing out there in a chicken head, holding up a sign that says "Save the eggs" to make people laugh for Easter. I think I weirded some cops out when they're driving by. They were looking at me like they had no idea what to think. Yeah, it did. Not computer lags. It might be because I've got so many videos stored on it, but I'm going to probably when I get this check deposited, which I just got my makeup check thing, this check from my old job finally got it last night. I'm going to or yesterday I'm going to go ahead and uh, cash that tomorrow. I'm going to deposit it tomorrow, and I'm going to buy the Ancestry DNA kit that we've talked about, and then the a 1 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive, and that will hopefully help because then I will transfer old videos over. But yeah, I really got to work on finding a way to cook food I enjoy, so that I don't have to go out to eat so much, and save money so I can save up money for a better computer, because that'll help a lot with the lag, obviously, but also with video editing, um, and just playing Age of Empires 2 and stuff like that. It'll help a lot. No, I don't really watch movies actually. I don't watch movies. Yeah, no, I don't really watch movies. So I heard guys like me are attractive in the Philippines. Do you think that's true? Do you think I'd be attractive to Filipinos? Yeah, I'd watch anime movies. I don't know if they're gonna really. I hope they come on the big screen now. There are. I know there have been some released in big screens in major cities. I don't know if they still do that, but um, hopefully it'll become more popular. I see, Adrian. Um, I don't give out my personal Discord because I'd be flooded with things, but um, uh, okay. What do you mean by ER? Because ER can be have different things. It can mean different things. Uh, My height it's about 5'9". I have slight scoliosis, kyphosis, and lordosis. As I lose weight, my spine is straightening out, so hopefully I'll get up to 5'10" eventually. But it's kind of anyone's guess. I'm really close to 5'9" though, like less than half an inch away. Uh, cool, Isaac. Welcome to live stream. Elliot Roger, I heard the name. Yeah, I heard the name. I don't really pay attention. I don't really know who Elliot Roger is. Sorry, I don't really know who he is. I'm 5'8". Okay. Do you want me to do like a show and tell thing? See if there's anything. Do you want me to show anything that to like grab some random thing to talk about, some possession of mine, find some random thing? I don't really have much manga actually. I am not doing a man bun. No. Okay, I don't really have much manga. Let me see what I got here. Find something cool. Oh, I think I got something cool. I'll show you. Uh, let's see now. I don't see what I was thinking of. It might be in here. Yeah, my apartment's a mess. Sorry about that. Here's something cool. Here we go. I've got this thing. I was thinking of having like a Batman movie, a movie star or something signing this. Um, I was just thinking that I got this at Goodwill. I just thought maybe they could sign it just for a laugh, a little bat, like a bat penguin thing. Yeah, bald head would probably look good for me. Fedora? Yeah, fedora might work for me. Yeah, fedora might actually work good for me. Yeah. Kind of like an MCR thing. I'm trying to think of anything else I can think of. Oh, I do. Oh, something you probably don't know is I actually do collect those Geisha dolls. I actually collect geisha dolls. I have some stored away right now, but yeah, I do collect them. Oh, I got something really cool to show you. This is called a Devonica. Um, I'm not sure how to play it. Actually, it has two chambers playing at once, so not entirely certain how to play it. But yeah, it's Devonica. Show them. It would take quite a while to show them all. Uh, I can grab one real quick. Let me just grab one. Here's one of them. I need to get them put, or I need to have them back out, but yeah, my apartment's getting messy as I show these things off. But just 30 minutes of light picking up will fix that. Yeah, this one's still in the wrapper, so yeah, I actually collect these. Okay. Thanks. Um, I have an idea. Hold on, let me a second. I'm gonna duck the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. So there's a local college that has what do you call it? Continuing education. And this continuing education, these continuing education classes are kind of like just things you can take. And they're not necessarily continuing education, but they're just classes you can take without being a student. Their education, they can be skills, they can be language. I have an idea. I'm gonna when next one that comes around, I'll look up. I'll look up a future plan. I'll look up future plans for upcoming classes at that college, and I'll put a poll as far as which language that my viewers would like me to take. So, yeah, I'll put up. What do you guys think of that? Putting up a poll for which language class they'd like me to take. And I'm just getting a little warm, but it's not too concerning. Do you guys want me to do videos of me training for sit-ups at all? You guys want me to do that? Yep, still training for that. I try to go for an hour. I don't know if you just catch them late or something, but I try to go until 6 or so. But a lot of times on Fridays, what happens is my computer kind of lags a lot, and it's not really worth it to keep going because it just is lagging so much. So I'm trying a few things to keep it from lagging. Have it running for a little while so it's completely done starting up. See if that fixes it. I know my staff member that's to get used to. When you're losing weight, if you want to keep losing weight, you have to get used to being hungry. So that's kind of hard to do. But yeah, I need to slowly build up my tolerance for being hungry. So yeah, I really don't want to go back to college because I was in a sociology class and it was basically a political doctrine. I'm going to be honest with you, it was a political doctrine. I went for sociology and it was just a political doctrine the whole way. It was like there was barely anything in there that wasn't a political doctrine, honestly. I mean, there were like two things in there that weren't. There was the thing where it was talking about how there was a correlation between crimes and fair weather, and the other thing was there was the Stanley Milgram obedience to authority experiment. Basically, everything else in there was a political doctrine. So I was like, "Oh, I'm out of here. I'm done." See, I'm not paying money to be brainwashed. I wasn't going to school for sociology. I was going for farm tech, but sociology was a required course. It was either sociology or psychology, so it was actually required. It was just a certificate. It wasn't actually a degree. But yeah, a lot of times they'll make sociology or psychology a required course, and that was what they were doing. So that's why I don't want to go back. But yeah, I think I actually scared a few people in the chicken head today for some strange reason. I think a few people were afraid, but yeah, whatever. Uh, I looked. I'm gonna look in other parks, see if there are other parks that I can go to for pull-up areas. But yeah, I really need to find a park I can go for pull-up areas. But sorry. Yeah, it's just a. I just need to find a place I can practice pull-ups at, and that's probably a play area with pull-up bar with monkey bars. Probably the best bet. Usually those are pricey, and I really don't have the money. I mean, I have Section 8, and I don't even get. I have one part-time job at 19 hours a week, and I don't even get disability. So I don't get disability. I'm trying to apply for disability, but it's a big hassle. Even with people who do it all the time, they know how to apply. It's still a hassle. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it's not my property. It's my apartment. If I were to install something like that, I'd have to get permission to do that. Fourth floor apartment, you know. Hey, punk rock. How's it going? Let me plug in my computer real quick. I'm using up a lot of power on it. Hi, Wolfpack. There we go. It's plugged in. Give us a little longer. Yeah, it's getting long. I'm gonna have to put this into my ponytail in a bit. Yep, I am tracking my cars on my Fitness Pal. I often put posts up that will show my cars for the day. Oh, let me fix my ponytail here. So that'll help. Yeah, sorry. Losing my hair still, but that's what happens to some guys. Oh, I did find out something interesting. Um, I was born 7 days after it became legal for people with disabilities in the United States to be in public. Believe it or not, yeah. Until like I think it was like July 26th of 1990, it was actually illegal for people with disabilities to be in public. Yeah. I could show you me cooking a soup, a low carb soup. The only thing is, it's going to be very high in sodium because it's a bouillon cube. So, that's one thing. If you have high blood pressure or you need to be on low sodium, that you can't have that. That's one problem. I could try, but the thing is, it's not going to show up very well on this camera. So, um, so now, sorry, got a bit of a drinking problem there. Like the guy in the movie Airplane. Have you seen that? Cultura. Uh, I'll look into that. Well, the only thing is, if I do that, it may not allow me to do it for profit. Most times, if they're free, um, I can't use them for profit unless I buy a license. So that's my problem with free stuff. Um, I'm still looking into getting rap beats, though. I'm still looking into purchasing rap beats. I saw some CDs you can buy that were from the late 2000s. Some rap beats you can get on Amazon. They're called demo tracks. I was thinking about purchasing those, but I don't know if because they said you could use them on demos and on like releases and stuff like that. I would have to ask an like question on Amazon if I could use them for YouTube videos. But they'd be from like 2009, so they'd be old. That's the thing with a lot of things because you have to consider copyright and stuff. Like there's the no copyright beats, which I used for a while. Um, you can use those for non-profit. Like I can use those without monetized videos, but I really need the revenue, so that's my problem. Like I said, those are really expensive, and I can't afford one. Because I mean, I really don't have much money. I'm on section 8, so yeah. Well, it's been an hour. I'll probably wrap this up in about 5 more minutes. Thanks for the tip, Greg. That's the first tip I've ever gotten. Actually, it's more than you. It's a lot more. I only make like 30 cents a day off YouTube. The bookshelves. Actually, I got more bookshelves over here. This is random stuff. I haven't really sorted out. Over here, the vast majority where my finger is language and there's a very small amount of manga in there. Um, Goals in the next few months. Main thing, well, the big one is do the fitness challenge for the Aussie push-up challenge, but really big is to do 22,000 push-ups in next April for veteran suicide. That's a big thing. If I can do two, if it's 22,000 per person, but that's a big thing I'd like to do. You have a game console? Yeah, I've actually got. Let me turn my camera so you can see right here. I can't think right there. I don't know if you can see it under the books, but right there is an original Xbox. I've got an original Xbox, and in there underneath my TV, thing in a cabinet, I've actually got an original Nintendo, and it's or not an original Nintendo, but an N64, and I have Mario Kart. Yeah, I have Mario Kart in there. Um, oh, I actually have the original Halo game, so that's pretty cool. I haven't watched foreign films. I might watch foreign films. I just haven't really. I'm not really a big movie person. I watch older stuff, but not much of the newer stuff. But the goals in the next few weeks, next few months, definitely keep working on my mental resilience. I actually got into set up therapy. It's going to take up to a month and a half to 2 months to get in. Keep my apartment clean is a big one. Keep my car clean is a big one. Get my grooming better is a big one. Work on fitness a little bit better. Definitely lose the weight, or big amount of weight. Lose about at least 60 pounds. And get working on a schedule. Get into the routine of a schedule. That's a big one. Get a schedule routine. Probably got about a minute left. Actually, if you look at these big book right here, that's a dictionary all of Arabic. Ese tocaba. A movie. Oh, I don't do well with horror, unfortunately. It just doesn't do well. I don't do well with me. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. But anything else? There's bruh from Josh K on something. Close that. Thanks, Union Jacked. But yeah, I'm hoping to lose like 59 more pounds by July 30th. I mean, at least 49. You have to lose 49. It's gonna be tough, but I think I can do it. It's gonna be a lot of filling my stomach with vegetables simply because vegetables are low calorie and they'll fill me up. Hula skirt? I'm not doing a hula skirt. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. No. Uh, Anything else? I've got my plant over there, but Warstone England does a good goal. Yeah, I guess Stone's 14 pounds, right? Stone is it's actually 15 pounds a month, not 12. But Stone is 14 pounds, right? Chris Bale. That name sounds familiar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call it at 3.5 more minutes, just because it's getting a while. Oh, Christian Bale. Christian Bale, isn't he an actor? Yeah, he's an actor, isn't he? Hey, do you guys want to see me try to talk like Arnold Schwarzenegger real quick, just as a funny outro? Just start talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, cool. So do you guys want to hear me try talking like Arnold Schwarzenegger as an outro? Just for the last few minutes. Okay. Um, Put the cookie down! You got to put the cookie down! You got to get ripped! You got to get jacked! You got to put that cookie down! You want the muscles! You got to get rid of the sugar! You got to eat more protein! You got to get the protein shakes! But the funny thing is, everybody wants him to be yelling, and everyone wants me to be yelling. Everyone wants me to think I'm like got this strong Austrian accent. I can only do it when I sound like I'm yelling, when I sound like I'm mad, like I'm angry. That's the only way I can make it sound like I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger when I sound like I'm angry, like I'm mad. Nicolas Cage, what are you doing here? Yep, that's me trying to sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Put the money in the box. Come with me if you want to leave. Come with me if you want to leave. I'll be back. Get to the chopper! Oh my regional director, she hasn't seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist. So when I talk about how my favorite quote from a movie, but she's like, "What movies are you watching?" But I've told her my favorite quote from a movie is, "Chicken go cluck cluck, cow go moo, pig go. How about you? Want to be an animal just like you?" She wants to know what kind of movies I'm watching, but the movie is hilarious. Um, Probably my favorite part of the movie is Master Betty's theme music. Because you know how the bad guy always has the theme music for its fight scenes. That was his theme music for his fight scenes. Is "Baby Got Back." That's hilarious. Actually, for Halloween one year, I dressed up as an Amish person and had Amish Paradise playing on my CD player as I drove around in my car. That was very entertaining. Yes, yes. The bad guys' theme song, fight music was "Baby Got Back." It was really funny. Is his lackey would play it on one of those really old cassette tape players that were like this big. He had like up here on his shoulder. You just go click, and you hear, "I like big butts that cannot lie." They'd be doing bad kung fu to it. But yeah, they just be fighting kung fu to it, and it was hilarious. That's probably my favorite part. It was just the fact that his fight music was "Baby Got Back." No, I don't play Smash Brothers. Although I do actually have a very funny Smash Brothers story. I was at a local convention, and they had all the games lined up, and there were some people I got to play Smash Brothers with. Um, and I was playing Smash Brothers, and I was doing bad, and so I was like, oh, you know what the heck? I'll just button mash. I'll just start button mashing the tried and true technique. And I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was just randomly pushing buttons. And then all of a sudden, I see my character about to jump off the cliff. He's going down, down, down. And then it goes, game. And I'm the winner. And I'm like, what the heck? I was the winner. I realized I was going off the cliff. I sent myself off the cliff. And I still won because I was like a fraction of a second ahead of the other people from going into the cliff, going on off the cliff. So that's how I won. I set myself off the cliff and I still won. That was just a crazy story. Um, oh, so it wasn't last Saturday. It wasn't yesterday, but the week before, Dungeons and Dragons. Our level 6 wizard cast Firebolt, which is 2d10, but he rolled a nat 20, so he got to double the damage die to 4d10. And so it's a maximum of 40 hit points of damage. He rolled 36. He rolled 36 out of 40 on a cane trip at level 6. So normally the cane trip only does a maximum of 20. He rolled 36 out of a maximum of 40. And to give you an idea of how much damage that is, that's more than level 3 spells often do. It's more damage than level 3 spells often do. So honestly, that's a lot of damage. But yeah, that was really cool. Um, yeah, that was a nasty burn, I'm sure. Now, what would be really cool is if you're at level 17 and cast fireballs, because then it's normally 4d10, and you got crit that's 8d10. So on one cane trip, you're rolling 8d10 for damage. That can be nasty. But yeah, for a level 6 character to do 36 points of damage with one cane trip, that's really cool. Um, Anyone got any final questions before I head on out? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and head on out, guys. Sure. No, I'm actually proud of being a weeb. Being a weeb actually, I feel happy being a weeb.